Hello everyone, this is FilibusterFox, and I'm taking a look at another mod from Mount and Blade Warband called Scaedumar. I'm actually guessing the pronunciation of that because I don't actually know how it's supposed to be pronounced properly. It's supposed to mean Shadow Tales, and it's a made-up word based on old Scandinavian languages. What Scaedumar is an native expansion kind of style mod where it improves upon the graphics and gameplay for the native game. And let's just jump right into it. I'll start showing you what I mean. Now, the first thing you'll see is the option for Fog of War, right here. What that does is it hides the map at the beginning, and you'll see that very shortly as I progress as quickly as possible through the initial character creation. There we go. One there, one there, there we go. Oh, I have to name myself. Why do I need a name? There we go. FilibusterFox. That's me. Yes, it is. Alright, done. Praven. Get through this tutorial quest. Now, well, let's just go through the primary features. One, this does include the diplomacy mod, which is, well, pretty damn important for about every mod that comes to improve upon their native game. It's a very solid addition for anything. I mean, it's pretty much a given. I mean, that's the stuff that should be native. So that is included. That's nice. Freelance, unfortunately, is not included, which is something I think should be more inclusive, whatever I'm trying to say, in more mods. More people should use it in their mod. That is exactly what I'm trying to say. Now you'll see here that all I have on my map is training fields until I move around a little and actually spot things. There's Praven and Nazgat. You can kind of come up here to spot some more. Let's see, there's Yinda, and Suno should be up here somewhere. So that's the Fog of War. It hides all the locations of things until you spot them for the first time. Once you spot them, they stay on your map, so you're good to go. That's going to be very little difference gameplay-wise for people new to, or sorry, very experienced in Mount and Blade, as you already know where everything is, but it may add a new bit of excitement to that early game. I just gave myself some gold so I could hire up a bit of an army to show you some of the combat changes as I go through this mod. Alright, so, please leave. I didn't actually want to go to the town center, that was silly of me. While we're in the town, let's go ahead and talk about that. Well, let me finish Fog of War first. I was in the middle of a thought when I kind of went off to the side there. I do that a lot. The Fog of War is going to affect the gameplay of new players, which may be for the better if they kind of prefer exploration. Like, one of the nice things about Skyrim is you don't know where anything is until you go there, except for the major cities, which you can, take. Beside the point. You explore and you discover new things, and that is something that this game will be like if you are playing it new with Fog of War enabled. But that's enough said about that. Most of the people looking for mods aren't going to be brand new players. They'll probably have played some of the native game already, unless they have done research and discovered that the native game is kind of lacking in a lot of things, and mods make up a huge difference. Now, first thing I'm going to show you here is the stores. The stores and the merchants now have faction-specific equipment, so you're much less likely to find, say, a Serenid sword in the Praven Arms store. There are camels in addition to horses now, and apparently horses will react to camels. In what way, I don't know. That's all it said. I haven't met a camel yet, so I can't actually tell you from experience, but there are camels now. As well as sea trade and sea battles, which, since I am landlocked, I cannot show you, but I'll get to port here at some point. Let's go this way. Alright, so you will be able to view tech trees under reports, as well as, a better companions overview, some improved reports, view upgrade trees. Here we go. There's the Swadians. Let's look at outlaws. Oh my, it's the townsmen and farmers. That's not outlaws at all. That's actually mercenaries. I clicked the wrong one. But they do indeed lead up along these trees. Let's look at others. See, we can see the peasant women, one of my favorite recruited units, because they lead up to the sword sister of awesome. Anyways, that's added in. There is the ability to create an entrenched camp. You've of course got mod preferences. You can turn off terrain advantage, that sort of thing. Typical pre-battle options there. And of course, the random events. There are random events now that can be shown in message or a box. Let's go with box. Disable exhaustion, wound system, and weapon proficiency loss. Exhaustion is a system that will set in for map speed. What it does is the longer you go without resting, the slower you will move on the world map because you guys are getting tired. So you will have to stop and rest in town or camp every once in a while. Wound recovery system is similar to any of the other systems with wounds, whereas if you're knocked unconscious in battle, you have the chance to gain a permanent lasting wound, or perhaps a recoverable wound, which will decrease your abilities for the duration of the wound. Like you could potentially lose like strength, for example, if you are defeated in battle. There are new horses and buildings and some graphical... Ooh, hello. Alright, so as I was saying, there are new horses and armors in the stores. The buildings are upgraded yet, and the landscape is also upgraded, that sort of thing. Some minor graphical changes there. Although Praven was changed pretty significantly compared to other places. Alright, right into this, you'll see that there's the take the field, lead your troops, and charge the enemy options. Order your troops to attack without you and pull back, which are as the old options. These basically set the starting AI for your troops. Take the field, will have them hold position, lead your troops, will have them follow you, and charge the enemy, will charge the enemy. Let's go ahead and charge the enemy. As you'll see, my troops will charge right in, as was the default behavior in past, where you'd be like, oh, hold position here. Don't go charging off that them like idiots, cavalry. Wait for the rest of the army. But in this case, I want them to charge off like idiots because I have nothing better. Hey, look at the moon. Right, there are new battle arenas out in the wilderness. Ooh, flowers. So you'll see some new locations to fight in. Like this map, this is new. There's a little town there with a bridge. I've seen this a lot since trying out this mod. This is actually my third attempt to record the video, so I have played this a little in the past, which is why I'm able to go through as fast as I am. There were various problems with previous videos that made me start from scratch. In the first video, I was actually getting to hear the new soundtrack. All I'm getting in the second and third one are the ambient sounds, sort of like birds chirping, cows mewing, cows mewing, that sort of thing. If you can hear me over the comment, it's kind of loud generally, so I'll try to talk a little bit more as I kill these guys. My main comment with the ambient soundtrack is that I disliked it, actually. It had a lot of Western music, a cowboy sort of thing, like old ones, and it really seemed inappropriate for the medieval world setting that Native has. And it would be a very good soundtrack for like a Wild West mod or something like that, but it just seems out of place in this, and that bothered me. I did not think that was a good addition to this mod. In fact, that's pretty much my only complaint that I've discovered so far. Everything else just seems to be pretty much standard add-ons, or, you know, just improvements that does seem very similar to many other expansion mods in what it includes. Let's see. We've got some decorative improvements, like windmills will turn, ships will sail, that sort of thing. You can now get torches that you can equip, which will actually provide light. Very nice. Good for the dark battles. For this. Let's see, what else is on the feature list while I run around and try to kill these guys? This is going to be pretty infected, I think. I should probably just run. Alright, so let's see, what have I missed? Sea trade and sea battles, I mean to show you that still. Forging, I think I mentioned that, with the food you'll take down every day. It'll show you what you've got. You've also got the chance to forge food if, let's just surrender. Screw it. Wait on this to finish. Ow, lost my horse and a lot of money. Alright, so, anyways, the sea trade and sea battles will come as soon as I can. There we go. Let's just teleport right back to where I need to be. Hello, there should be starting off there. There you are. Get myself some money, make sure I have enough for a boat. Let's get a boat. Boat. Buy a ship. I would like to buy a ship. Alright, so now I can sail. Come sailing away. Alright, so here I am, just sailing, able to engage in combat if I were to encounter other boats. Here's an example. Hello! The sea combat is apparently buggy according to the forum thread, so... and I clicked outside the window. Royal traders. I am a pirate. Okay, you're pirates. I will attack you. We will fight you to the end. Take the field. Me and my lack of equipment and a horse against. Okay, so this is naval combat. It's been featured in a few mods. You've seen it before. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Hail! Hail! Okay, well, I can't jump off the edge. I can only fall through the boat after I'm dead. So they will be taking me prisoner, and I will hopefully be able to do something when I escape. Anyway, back to the mod features. See what have I missed. Factionized merchant inventory, talked about that. Alright, basically the only thing I haven't been able to show you is camels, because I haven't found any, and, where am I? Oh, I know. Camels, and, of course, random events, because I haven't had any random events. Can I go to land, please? Probably have to go to a town. Alright. So as I'm finding this, I will continue talking about what I keep trying to talk about. Yes, I wish to do more. There we go. That's what I want to do. Ah, there's so many. No, leave me alone. I'm trying to talk. I can't concentrate on two things at once. Okay, there we go. Stop walking and let it pause. Alright, so I believe that covers everything that's in the mod. I would like to show you the soundtrack to show you what I mean, but unfortunately it just doesn't want to work for me. Keep in mind this mod is intended for 1.134. I am running 1.143, so there is the possibility of bugs. However, most mods designed for 1.134 will work with 1.143, the latest version. It will just require you to start a new game, and you won't be able to resume a save game from a 1.134 version in a new 1.143 version. You'd actually have to start an entirely new playthrough if you were trying to import an older save, if you're running the mod on an older version. In most cases, if you are trying the mod for the first time, that is completely irrelevant, and you should be fine. There may be some minor things that crop up, but you should be okay. Just make sure, as with any mod, that you do run with the ability to quit without saving in case you get an unrecoverable bug. Alright, I believe that covers everything. This is the Scaedumar mod. You will find the link in the description of this video below. If you want to try it out, just follow that link and download it. It's another native expansion. As I said before, only complaint I have with it is the soundtrack choice, which is bugging out for me, so you aren't hearing it anyways. You're just hearing the birds chirping in the background. I can't actually do an impression of birds chirping, but that is beside the point. This has been FilibusterFox taking a look at the mod Scaedumar for Mount and Blade Warband. Subscribe if you want to see more. I will be doing occasional Mount and Blade Warband stuff. I won't be doing as often as I used to, mainly because Skyrim is really good and I'm playing through that and trying to upload my playthrough of that. Stay tuned, there will be more Skyrim to come. Probably the next video will be Skyrim, as well as some surprises that I've been working up in the background. It will be at least a couple of weeks before you see the fruit of those labors, but I am very excited for that content when I get it polished up to the level where I'm ready to show it. It is not a standard playthrough video. Alright guys, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to post below. I'll answer what I can, at least within the few weeks of this video launching. If you are interested in looking at other mods, you can either check the Tail Wolves forum, which you will find linked to this specific mod, but you can search around the forum for other mods. There's a whole repository full of them. Or you can search my channel, look at my older videos. I've shown a lot of mods, the most popular, which is Freelancer, which is a very little expansion for the native gameplay that lets you fight for other lords. So feel free to look through those older videos to see if things you may be interested in. It's been FilibusterFox. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.